to a bank, tell them I want to start a money market mutual fund. 5,000 naira. When you have 1,000, add to it. You have 2,000, add to it. You have 3,000, add to it. That's how you are going to be building your muscles. Remember what I said when I started. Don't wait till when you have a lot. Don't say, no, when I have a lot of money, I will save. If you are not able to save 2,000 naira from 20,000, you can't save 20,000 from 200,000. I hope you know. It's about building consistency. It's about building the right muscles. And like I said, building wealth is a marathon and not a sprint. I also wanted to talk about some of the strategies. You need to have the right financial models. Right financial role model. Again, the world glamorizes microwave results. You see this person, this person has built a house. This person has bought a new car. Hey, see my life. Do you know what they're doing? You need to follow those who, by their results. They have been consistent over the years. Now, I'm not saying this because I am on Linda Ikeji'S platform, but I've been following Linda Ikeji for many, many years. I remember when I used to work in some place in VI. As soon as I turned on my computer, now Linda Ikeji'S blog, what's happening today? What's happening today? And over the years, she has built her muscles. She has built her relevance. So our results are well-deserving. Do you see? There are a lot of Abudu will be talking later today. We know how she has risen over the years. From movies to this one, now in Harvard, to that. Auntie Betty is going to speak. She has done murder. Do you see? Those are the role models you should follow. Not the people that you go on Instagram. You don't know how they are achieving their wealth. And then you go back home, you'll be crying, see all my mates, see all my mates. You must understand that, as I wrap up, how many more minutes?
5 more minutes.
Thank you. There are 3 M's of money you must understand. What did I call them? Number 1? Say it louder now. How are you going to start making money in 2023? I want you to quickly tell your neighbor. What is an extra business you're doing? What are you going to do? How are you going to collaborate? What partnerships are you making? How are you diversifying? What is a new business line you are taking? Some of you, it might be to sell Zobo. Me, I can never ever. Have you seen the person selling kuli that made billions? Did you read that news? Money doesn't, there's nothing such as shame money. Money is what? Money, as long as you make it the legitimate way. Number 2, manage. How do you manage money? You save. You budget, right? You do a job if you have to do a job. Don't eat with your 10 fingers. Number 3, multiply money. How do you multiply money? You invest. What are some of the investments you can do? Start a money market mutual fund. Go to a bank. Tell them, I want to start to invest. Start with 5,000. You can buy stocks. These days, you can buy US stocks. Amazon from Nigeria. You can buy Tesla. You can buy Facebook. And fractionally as well. Do you know? You can buy $20 one, $30 one, $40 one. As you make more money, you can buy it. As time goes on, you can do real estate. As time goes on, you can do Euro bonds. As time goes on, you can invest in dollars. Gradually, you are going to become the next Linda Ikeji, the next Abudu, the next Financial Akija. Are those women here? We are the women who are going to make waves in the next 5 years. I am one of them. Because you're going to hear about me more. We are going to control the dollars, the millions, the trillions around the years. I hope with these few points of mine, you are encouraged.
Are you clapping, ladies and gentlemen? Are you clapping, ladies?
Go back home to go and put these things in practice. My final words. I've said it, and this will be my 3rd time. Building wealth is not a sprint. It is what? A marathon. Follow me on social media. Shola_Shaki. Let's continue the conversation.
Don't leave, ma'am. Don't leave. Put your hands together for Mrs. Shola Adeshake. All right. This is my money woman. You know, when you see women like this, you don't waste their time. She will take 3 questions. So if you know you have a very good question and you love her to answer very quickly, because our next speaker is here seated with us. You know, as our other speaker walked in, 2 handsome gentlemen walked in. If your hands are not pleasing, make some noise for Mr. Nigeria. Mr. Universe Nigeria is here with us. Yes, very handsome, very tall. The kind of man that we're all praying for. But the one I'm really thinking about is just by my side. How many of you like the man that is sexy, romantic? One of the biggest exports from Nigeria. Sultry, sweet, sour, yummy, delicious, very... I'm too old for this kind of descriptions. Make some noise for Korede Bello in the building! What did you think I was describing? Chocolates? Korede restaurant. Oh my God! Oh, I almost shouted my ovaries. I just found out I'm almost menopausal, so the ovaries probably not working efficiently. Yes, I know it sounds. Some of you that were posing when I was greeting you, you thought I won't have much to offer. See now. See, I love that. All right. We have 3 opportunities for 3 questions very quickly. My name is Omotunde Adeboale David. You all call me Lola One. I'm the host for Selfmade Women Conference 2023. This is phenomenal. You can see thousands and thousands of women, girls are gathered here to learn from veterans, people, women who have made great impacts in their careers. That's what we're doing today, and we're learning a lot of life lessons. And straight to your question.
My name is Kenneth Gibbs. I'm from Rising Field College. My question is, you said building is a marathon. Ma, please, how is building a marathon?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What it takes is that it takes time. It takes time to make money, right? It takes time to manage money. It takes time to multiply money because you have to rinse and repeat. For example, you don't wake up today, do a particular business, sell a product, and you become a millionaire overnight. There's nothing such as microwave wealth. You have to keep building and keep building and keep building and keep applying the right principles. That's what it means.
All right, thank you. The next question from one of the ladies. Tell us your name, what you do, and straight to your question.
Thank you very much. My name is Chiamaka. You can call me International Chi. I sell real estate. And something that I took out from what you said when you described the phases of life. Phase 1, you're making demands out of life. Phase 2 is the time to give back to life. And then you mentioned something about investment. And then you mentioned real estate, which is why I took interest in that. And I wanted to know, because so many women, I'm sure, are not very clear in how to invest in real estate. Do you have a platform where you help women do that? Because you talked about partnership. I'm looking at doing that.
Lovely. International Chi is international with a question. Thank you. Now, when we talk about investment, there are different asset classes. The reason I mentioned only money market mutual funds is because we have a lot of younger people there. But for those who are older, who are looking at opportunities in real estate, there are different ways you can do it. You can buy real estate if you have enough money by yourself. Buy a house, rent it out, or sell, or flip. In some cases, you can combine forces with your friends, 10 of your friends, 20 of your friends, to buy a property. I run an investment called Smart Stewards, and that's what we have done over the years. It's Smart Stewards. So if you go on Instagram, my handle is Shola Shaki, then you have Smart Stewards. We have an academy where we teach about investments. We teach about financial literacy. So sometimes we come together, 10 people. As I speak, I am about closing out a deal in the US, where about 5 of us are buying a property. We are going to hold it for 6 months. When they appreciate, we'll flip. We'll probably enjoy rental income on it for a while.
Ladies, can you come forward?
Yes, please. You
Put your hands together.
Send me a DM. Send me a DM on Instagram.
All right, please can we come closer so that the cameraman don't have to run from pillar to post.
All right, thank you.
All right, tell us your name, the name of your school, and your question very quickly.
My name is Irabor, and I'm from New State Baptist Secondary School. My question is that you mentioned something about how to make money and manage money. So as a secondary school student like me now, how would you advise me to start making money from young age and how to manage it and invest it?
Love it. Number one, what are the gifts that you have? I know of young people who can write, who have written books. I have bought books of teenagers. That's one. Some young people like you know how to sing. Some young people know how to draw. My son is 15. He draws like a professional. And the one saying, no, it's not time. Finish your academics. So number one, identify your gifts and start to monetize them. Number two, you can sell products. At our Smart Stewards Junior Club, we did a competition last year. And one girl, about 6, during the holiday, when it was summer, she started to sell lemonades. She sold over 200 bottles within 1 week. And she made a lot of money. You can babysit. You can teach lessons, different things. So go online and say, how can I make money as a 14-year-old? There are a lot of ideas that you would get. I hope that helps. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, the next question, your name, what you do, your question very quickly.
Thank you so much, ma. And I'm Mrs. Shogalu. I'm a teacher from Island College from Mumbai. How possible it is for a business owner not to run into debt? Debt seems so common, especially in the Nigerian environment. How possible it is to avoid debt? Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let me confess. I didn't use my slides because of time. One of the pillars I wanted to talk about was about debt management. I wanted to talk about income, saving, budgeting, debt management, and investment. You know the reason? So, I tell people there are 3 economies that should be of concern to you. Your personal economy, the national economy, and the global economy. National economy is what is happening in Nigeria. It is a pity. It is disastrous. But you see, when it comes to our personal economy, what are the things that we can do? Where is money coming from? Where is my money going to? Well, debt is something that plagues a lot of people. 2 things. If you are in debt, how do you get out of it? List out your debt. Make commitments to your creditors. I tell people, you cannot only be paying debt without saving money. Debt is an obligation to the past. Saving is an obligation to the future. If you keep paying back your debt and you're not saving anything, you will be back to square one. You will keep digging the debt hole. It will get bigger and bigger. So sit down. From the money I make monthly, how much can go back? How much can I, pay my debt, my creditors? How much of my monthly income can I pay them back? Is it 10,000? But in Nigeria, we are so bad at debt management. People borrow money from you, they become your enemies, they take off, they don't talk to you again. It's not good. And that's why, people are not able to raise money from families and friends again. So list it out. Is it 1 million? Is it 2 million? Ma, I'll be paying you 10,000. I really want to pay. That's why I'm not going quiet with you. So manage it like that. Do you see? But make sure that as you are paying back debt, you are also saving. You need to save for the future. If you don't save, a Japanese proverb says, if you save money, money will save you. If you don't save money, you will keep going back to borrowing money. Now, that is if you are in debt. If you are not in debt, please cut your material according to your size. Or cut whatever you have according to the material that you have. You cannot have 2 yards and be doing boo-boo. Do you understand? See, you will
All right.
I am really excited to be here. The energy in the room has been massive. I just finished talking about the 3 M's of money, how to make, manage, and multiply money. And I can tell you, the ladies in here are up for amazing things. It's been a great, great afternoon and a time well spent. Thank you for having me. So I love that there are a lot of young girls here from different schools. I am glad that we are catching them young. Thank you to Linda for organizing this program and giving them a major part to play. You know what? These girls are soaking in this knowledge, and the world can't wait to see what they've got to offer.
My name is Soto, and I'm from Princeton. So basically, I've always had this urge to like do business, like do something so creative and gain money, then I'll put it back and help other people. Then I always tell my mom that, no, please, just invest in my business. So I don't invest in my own now. Then I'll tell my dad and just start laughing. So like when I was 11, then I wanted to start saving my money. But my grandma was against saying that I'll spend wastefully. It would be very nice for me. Then I went to my son that no mommy, no grandma, I'm not spending for this. I'm actually saving for my education because when I was in grade 11, when I was 11, I entered just one. Then I'll see when the head girl comes out and they're praising her and everything. She's going to a good school, like the background and everything. Then I'll go home and tell my mom that yes, I want to start my own business. I want to build myself like from that young age. I've always had that dream. So I want to ask, like, what's the advice? Like, what will you give me now that I'll be able to, like, I'm now in school, I'll be able to go, like, start my own business? What's the advice for me?
Come. First of all, you're the person asking the last question, and I really, really love your drive. So I'm going to give you a gift of 50,000. You listen to a finance coach who believes in what you want to do. And yeah, sure. Wow. And that's going to be your seed capital. Now, this is something I tell people. If it works at home, export it. If you have a business idea, it must be convincing. So what is the business you want to start? So your grandma will say, no, you will spend the money because they have not seen that passion. My first son draws very well. If he comes to me today and says, I want to start a business, I will gladly support him because I've seen the effort. He does it all the time. He's consistent. So you must show them that you're consistent, you are serious about your business. You must be able to pitch yourself to anybody. And you know what? You're not going to be young forever. The earlier, the better they start to support you, because when you blow for them. Do you see? So what is the advice? You go back home, learn that craft very well. What business you like to do?
Girls are obsessed with makeup, so I love to do something with makeup.
She wants to do something with makeup. At the end of the day, you want to have your own brand, like Tara, like Zara, like all of those international. Read about them. On your vision board, on your door, on your wall, we should see different makeup labels. Do you understand? You should read about skin types. You should do online trainings on skin types. You should watch a lot of videos about, makeup and all of those things. When they see you fully into it, they will support you. And just like the universe has supported you today, that's how things happen. You're going home 50,000 naira richer. Just imagine.
Make some noise, ladies! Wow! Did you enjoy Mrs. Shola Adeshaki?
Hey my people, what's good? This is Corey Day Bello right here at this conference, Linda Ikeji'S Selfmade Woman Conference. And I just came to do my bit, support, encourage, and entertain the girls. Corey Day for the girldom anyways. So yeah, it's been fun so far. I've learned a lot from myself as well. And I've jotted some things down,
From 2018 till when I, started to do social media and everything, that was a year, right? 2018 to 2019. That waiting process was not easy. That was when I gave up and attempted suicide, right? But after everything, now you came to this conference, you see me, I've told you that now I will give up news, right? I didn't have anyone to tell me at the time. But so now that you know, you have no choice but to wait in there. Because now who give up lose. If you die today, when your progress gone now, so you're not going to experience that. Except say you don't tell yourself say you don't do life again. But if you really want to come out of it, you have to hang in there. You can't take away the God factor. Believe in God first and do, thank you for clapping, and do whatever you can do. That is the vision in English. Do the one your power reach. What you not feel control will kill you. Leave out for God lap.
Yes, no dreams. I had no big expectations about life. I didn't know what I wanted to become in life. And it didn't seem okay then because some people already knew what they wanted to become. I'd like to become a doctor. I'd like to become a lawyer. But I didn't really know what I wanted to become. I just felt I'll coast through life and whatever life brings my way will just be fine. So, what did I want to become? Nothing, but I was an athlete. I used to run for Lagos State. I was a hurdler. So I felt I would be an athlete or a trainer of athletes. Then at the time, I thought maybe because I'm so good in poetry and literature, I'll be a literature teacher. But none of those happened. But one thing I was very good at was storytelling. And I was also very good in English literature, English. So I thought maybe that would fetch me something in life. I was raised by a single mom who didn't spare the rod. And I finished school, went to University of Lagos, not again because I knew what I wanted to become, but because my mom wanted us to have a degree. It's still very important. No matter what people say to you there, getting a good education is very important. So
doing something intentionally is doing something purposely.
Thank you. A book for her. Collect for me. So I became more intentional about my life. One thing I have to tell you though, that looking back at my life, the things that drove me down that valley. Hello? What did I say? What was the last sentence? Well done. So I realized that the things that drove me down the valley of depression were no big deal. At the end of the day, I realized we make everything about us. We make everything a big deal. Some things don't matter. And then one of the mistakes, well, I wouldn't say it, I think it's one of the way we think. We've been thinking that people owe us something. Like when the first few copies of Genevieve came out, I expected my friends to buy. I felt entitled to their purchase. I felt my friends should support me with adverts. I felt my friends should be there for me. But you know what about life? Nobody owes you shishi. Nobody owes you anything. Don't feel entitled to people's love. Don't feel entitled to people's money. Don't feel entitled to anything. People can only help you from the goodness of their hearts. You can ask, but it does not mean that when you don't get it, you feel entitled. So I felt my friends should support me with advert, my friends should buy. I remember the first few editions, a few of my friends called me like, Betta, I just read this amazing story in Genevieve. And I was like, oh my God, did you buy a copy? And my heart sank when it was like, no, I'm in a salon and I'm reading it in a salon. And I felt you couldn't even spend 500 naira buying my book. And some of those things, thoughts become things. Some of the thoughts that we consume are really not necessary. Looking back at my years of depression, I'm actually almost annoyed that I allowed myself to suffer so much. Over what? Over what? You have to own your life. You have to be accountable for what goes on in your life. You have to decide that I am responsible for what I allow into my life. For a long time, I accepted everything that came to me and I blamed everybody. And the thing is, people can love you, but it doesn't mean that at the time you want something from them that they have.
Any obstacles you're facing, you've got to overcome them. So if your parents aren't letting you do it, you're going to have to ask your parents, why aren't you letting me do it? What is the point? What is your fear? What is your fear, Mom, Dad? Why don't you want me to what their fears are, you work at those things. They love you. They want you to be successful. So they have concerns. So you listen to their concerns and you address their concerns.
Dancers of this track. Are you ready? There is no pushing. We agree. If you don't get that enough, no pushing on this track on stage. Just them, okay? As you don't get that enough,
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.